Come on. Come on. Let's get this in. Let's get this in. I know. Don't come in here fussing. Y'all do not come in here fussing. I miss y'all. I'm here. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time, okay? So come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room. I said, come on in. Come on in. Y'all know I used to have a little song that I would do before I got on live. Not even just live. When I would do my videos. Hold on. I want to go on to Do Not Disturb. Did I do it right? It used to be like, it's me. It's KiaBee. I said it's me. It's me. It's me. It's KiaBee. Y'all remember that? I gotta get my life back in order. What was I doing? Okay, hold on. I am. Let me slow down because I'm trying to rush because I want to get this done before the guy comes start to work on my bathroom again. But rushing never helps. So sometimes you just have to take a moment to slow it down. I just want to get to know you. There go my comments. Shantae, good morning, girl. Okay, boom. Because y'all know when I record on my iPad, I can't see the chat. Let me tell you, I reset the other day, and I got these 2 decks out. I have all my decks put up except for these 2. So, for some reason, I feel like we're going to work with these 2 today. At least to start off. At least to start off. And y'all know I ain't got everything. Hold on. Slow it down. I just want to get to know you. But don't turn around. Cause that pretty round thing looks good to me. Okay, Bobby V coming through. Bobby V on the 1s and 2s. We're gonna try to put this over here. Okay. Slow it down. I just wanna get to know you. All right, spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. I said that we're gonna get to it. We're gonna do these 2 decks first, and then we'll go from there. Okay. But let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Oh. Okay. That was good. These cards right here are oracle cards. They're like, how do I say? I don't remember the name of the deck, but it's kind of what's your gift, right? We're gonna start there. What's your gift? What are you supposed to be doing? How are you supposed to be enhancing yourself? How are you growing? That's what we're gonna start with this morning. Since this was the first deck that I saw, spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Can I get some clear and precise messages, and then I'll clarify with those other oracles. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're being kind to yourself. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Let's get it. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. I'm going to put them back because I wanted to shuffle. The oracle, what came out? Body work and creative expression. We're going to try this again. Trust. Trust your feelings and your dreams to guide you to your career path. So somebody is kind of like in between positions, not really sure what they want to do. I'm not sure if they want to change their job or even become an entrepreneur, right? Someone could be working with crystals here. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So you could be healing people with crystals. You could be healing yourself with crystals. The books came out. Are you reading? I'm not. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm not reading like I should. I read something every day, but I don't read like I should. But we got to get back to reading. That's how we better ourselves, right? Your connection with life purpose is through your environment with books. So someone is ordering some books and you're reading them, or you probably don't need to order no more books because you got books you need to read. Love and light. Somebody is truly walking in their gift, right? And the thing about this love and light is, even though you are light and love, even though you are light and love, you still got to know what the devil doing too. Let's not forget that. You still got to know what the devil got going on. Somebody's building something. Someone is creating something. I love this for you. Somebody's creating something new. You're just kind of going back and forth on how, when, where, and when is it going to happen. But it looks like if you go get you some books about whatever it is that you want to build, and read those books and trust the process, you'll get there. Love and light. I said this one. Travel. Yeah, it's somewhere you're supposed to be going. I just said you'll get there. And then the travel card came out, right? So you probably already have one of those jobs where you can grab your laptop and work from anywhere, right? If you have one of those positions, this could allow you to travel. Maybe you need to go and have a staycation, right? Get you a hotel room in another city and just work from there, or just be by yourself or something like that, right? This man looks like he's on a bus doing his work. Somebody's traveling. You could be an artist. Maybe you have some work that you're doing, right? And in the process of you traveling, your gifts are going to be revealed to you. Like, you already know you're an artist, but something is going to wake up this artist in you. You're going to see something, right? Builder, artist, you're going to see something. You see how he's looking for something right here? Like, what's out there? You see what I'm saying? You're going to see something that's going to spark this in you. And the moment that it sparks this in you, you know what I'm saying? You got to trust the process. You got to understand that, oh, is this what I was supposed to be doing the whole time? Because it's your gift. This is your gift. Let me get a few more. Somebody needs to be writing a book. Somebody needs to be writing a book about love and light. Somebody's supposed to be writing a book about trusting your dreams. Somebody's a dreamer here. Someone could be writing a book about crystals. Someone could be writing a book about travel. You could be writing a book about building. But before you write the books, you do have to read. Let's be clear, right? You have to equip yourself with what it is that you need to be able to create what it is that you're supposed to be creating. Are you walking in your true purpose? Freedom. Freedom in writing. I can't make this shit up. After I just sat there and said, somebody's supposed to be writing a book on this, and then boom, writing comes out. I love what I do. Freedom. This is your freedom. For somebody, the moment you write this book, you'll never have to work again. You're building something. You're creating a legacy. The moment you start writing these books, someone has storylines. Someone has storylines. I was just listening to a lady on TikTok. She's a rapper, and she's rapping about real life. She was rapping about these two homegirls, and the homegirl did this, and the homegirl did that, and somebody was unalived, and Man, it's good. But she put it in. You could tell she's a poet, and then she put it in rap form. But she's telling different stories. It's not the type of music that we listen to today. She's giving our real life stories of things that we experience, and she's put them in a rap. That's what that is. That's her artistry, right? That's her artistry. And when she hits big, because I feel it. I don't know. I ran into this girl like 2-3 days ago, and I've been praying for her and everything. I don't know her, but with something in her spirit. I've been tagging Jermaine Dupri in all her videos. I don't know what I feel, but I feel something on it. And for me to bring that up here, somebody is building something similar to what I can feel with her on this live. You either on this live or you will watch this, right? But whenever you start to write those books or realize what your artistry is, it's going to be freedom for you. You'll never have to work for nobody else again. Not a 1. Let's keep going. Let's get a new deck out here. How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Music also. Not just art. It's also music. Somebody is using music to create something. And I love that for you. Spirit and something, the angels of the white light. I just heard, it's been a long, I can't make it up, a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. This Ten of Swords here in the regular tarot deck is 2 of them that look like this. It's 2 cards that look like this, and one of the decks tells you, but everything is okay. Let me see if I can find it. Because I want you to understand that. Is it this deck? Spirit, what deck is it? Is it this deck? And I know what I'm looking for. Ten of Swords. A change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming. Well, I bet it's gonna be the last card, but I know a change gonna come. Let me tell you, this is the Ten of Swords, but I want to show you the Ten of Swords in the other deck. I don't know if anybody ever noticed this. This is the original. This is the original tarot deck, but inside the original tarot deck, you have one card that's the Ten of Swords, just like this one. Right, and then you have another card that's the same exact picture, but this one says everything is fine. Right, so this is you. You've been through something. Listen. Look at the swords. You name these swords, whoever you need to name them. But these are individuals. These are situations. These are things you've had to go through. These are valleys that have popped up in your life. It's the Ten of Swords. You can't get more than 10, right? And if this is what's going on right here, and the answer is everything is fine. That's why it's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. This is somebody with a vision. This is somebody with clarity. This is somebody that ain't gonna let nobody play on them. Not at all. Not at all. This is somebody that's got their emotions in check, right? And so when the devil comes in your life, now you really know how to handle this. They can't get all in your head no more. This person cannot get all up in your head no more and keep all this confusion going. I'm just reading from the deck. I got the deck upside down, and I'm just reading. But this devil cannot come in your energy and play with your mind no more, because you taking these swords, and you lined every single one of them up. You lined them up. You got your emotions in check. You understood why this person played you, this person played you, this person played you, and you start lining your emotions up. Now look at you, sitting pretty, with a clear vision, So you realize now, not all devils have horns, right? Not all devils play. They're not gonna look like a devil. You know this. How do you know this? Because you finally set your ass out there in that grass and start catching some of that natural vitamin D from that sun. Even catching that energy from that moon. Whatever you've been doing it. And I love this for you. Let's go. What comes up must come out, Spirit. What else do we have here? It's been a long. Yeah, I'm telling you. This is you got to get some things in order, and you're doing that. You're lining it up. It's something about this lining up. It's something about this lining it up and getting it in order. You doing way more. You had a chaotic life. There was a lot of chaos in There was a lot of chaos in your life. But you got some things in order. Maybe somebody came into your life and helped you to get these things in order. Let me say a few things about people that you meet. You ain't supposed to be fucking them all. Sorry, Spirit. That's how you want me to do it. Stop laying in the bed with some of your help. Let me say that again. Stop laying in the bed with some of your help. You ain't supposed to be laying up with everybody. Maybe this man was supposed to come in your life and teach you how to meditate. That don't mean you gotta fuck him. Maybe this woman was supposed to come into your life and show you how to get organized. That don't mean you gotta fuck them. Sorry, I don't know who I'm talking to. But I'm just saying, everybody you meet not gonna be no match. Some of these people really do have a purpose in your life. And you gotta let that purpose happen and be grateful that you crossed paths with them when you did. A lot of times y'all create devils. Talk to him, Kia. A lot of times a motherfucker come in your life as an angel and you do something because you're unhealed. Remember all the chaotic stuff that's in your life? If you don't check your own feelings before you go try to intertwine your life with somebody else's, you're going to just take that unhealed trauma to them, and then that's how you take a good situation and turn it bad. Y'all were probably supposed to just be friends. Because he was fine and he smelled good, you fucked him. Come on now. That shit got in. I don't know who that was for. Sorry. Spirit said somebody here. Anything else here, Spirit? Anything else here, Spirit? There's a new beginning coming. Wands. Look at all these wands out here. There's wands out here. You have a new beginning. This is a king of wands, a queen of wands, and an ace of wands. So this could be a situation. But you got to, before you go and lay with it, talk to God about it. Matter of fact, before you go bothering God about this, listen, before you go bothering your higher source about this, go to this person and say, hey, let's have an ice cream date. Where do you stand with God? How does God play a role in your life? Before you go knocking on God's door, bothering him about somebody that he sent to teach you something. God, dear God, please let this be it. I don't want to God, he's so kind. He this, he that, he that. Did you even ask him about his relationship with God? Did you even ask her what her relationship was with God before you went to go ask her what her body count was? Y'all so worried about the wrong shit. You worried about what the body count is, but you don't even know what these folks' soul at. What if their soul look like this? Okay, let's see. Let's say your soul look like this. This is somebody that is walking away from all the problems that they've ever had in their life. Let's say this is a healed individual. And you as a healed individual, you meet somebody that's carrying pain from the past, that they chaotic, a lot of chaotic and a mess, and you meet this person. But they look good. Full beard, low haircut. I like them with the deep waves. What she said? So quick to snatch up your Beyonce. Like somebody, I need a soldier that is scared to stand up for me. That's all you see. You just see somebody that look good. You don't even realize this is what he told. You don't even realize this is what he told. And because he looked good, you don't ask him the real questions. Where's your soul at? What have you healed from? What's your trauma look like? Motherfucker say he ain't got none or ain't never had none, run away real quick. But there's a new beginning here. There's a new beginning here and you're being tested. It's like it's like this. It's just like this. This could be somebody's energy that's coming your way. After you have put in all the work to line your ducks up in a row, to heal everything that you've been through, and now you about to be tested with this energy. Don't say I didn't tell you. Do not say I didn't tell you, because you healed too. You're a visionary too. But I need you to use your vision. I need you to make sure that you use your vision in the process. I need you to sit down and meditate. I need you to make sure the emotions that you got in line, that you walked away from, they truly are aligned. Because there is a new beginning coming. And everything is going to be fine. I'm not saying that this person has to be toxic, but there is a test out here. You are being tested. You can meet somebody tomorrow, and you be tested, and you go ahead and pass that test, and then Spirit say, oh, okay, well, let me send the real one now. But if you mess around and sleep with this devil, dance with this devil, and that's not the devil you supposed to be giving your mind, body, and soul to, you'll be right back over here with them, regardless of all the work that you've already put in to heal. Anything else here, Spirit? Tell me what I know. Tell me what I fucking know. You were messing around. And all that battling that you went through to heal yourself will have gone down the drain. It will have gone down the drain, and you will break your own heart. This could be like a third party situation that yeah. There go a whole Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This person could still be attached to somebody. Let's talk about it. This person could still be attached to somebody, right? Let's say he's separated. She's separated or something like that. Separation is still not divorce if this person is still married, right? So here go a Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords, that's a married woman. But with a devil Queen of Swords, this is an evil woman. She got some type of attachment on this man. And you sit up there if you want to and go dancing with that motherfucker. While you know he in this energy, you shouldn't want to be in that energy. Not looking this good. Now, if you in your Jezebel energy, that's a different story. And it's a lot out here. It's a lot. That's a lot, Spirit. Let me tell you something. It took a lot for you to get here. It took a lot for you to walk away. It took a lot for you to line this up and to become this person. This stuff don't happen suddenly or overnight. It does not happen suddenly or overnight. It does not. And I promise you, a leech, a vampire, somebody that wants to drain your energy, they don't care who in the background, but you better. It's not worth it. That's all I'm saying. It's definitely not worth it. Move on. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, move on. As soon as you move on, as soon as you release something that you know ain't good for you, God is going to say, "Well done, my child. Well done," and everything will be fine. And watch how that's the completion. 10, that's the completion. And watch how God turns this thing around for you. I can't make it up. You're under judgment. I'm sitting here telling you. You're being judged. You're being judged by your higher source. Hermit. You've been single. You've been by yourself for a long time. And now that shit finna be put to the test. 10 of Wands. It's about to be put, everything you've experienced. It's going to feel like it's a burden. But the thing about it is, all this lady got to do is sit up and pull her hands off of them wands. And that stuff will be released. It's just that simple. I see the deck. I see another deck right now. 6 of Pentacles. You got to take care of you, baby. You have to really stand your ground on this. 9 of Wands. You've been through this a lot. There's a lot of wand energy out here. Excuse me. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice and the World card. Let me say that again. The Wheel of Fortune. That means this thing is turning in your favor. The scales are now balancing out properly. You got justice and judgment. Take that shit to trial. And when you do, it comes out in your favor every single time. You're going to pass this test because I done fussed at you enough. Because I done fussed enough. I done actually got a little irritated. I just saw a deck in my head I think Spirit want me to use. I think Spirit want me to use this one. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Really? I've been missing in action, but I've been here. I think no, yes and no. I got life, baby. My biggest issue is that I got people working on my house, and when they working on my house, they making all this noise, the energy. You know what I'm saying? The mood got to be right. But I do be missing y'all. Hey, Super Spider. You know I be missing you. Spirit ancestors, angels of the white light. What's going on? After the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, Judgment and Justice. Now this is peace. This is the happiest card of the deck. Like, you back in childlike energy, right? You know your magic. You had to sit down with this shit for real though. You had to learn your magic and realize what other people's magic was. Yeah, you had to really get your shit together, and you were successful at doing it, even through all the crying, the tears, the dark days with this moon card. Yeah, you did it though. You learned your magic. You realized how other people tricked you. You realized that, like, this is somebody that is straight up being honest with themselves. This is somebody saying, I danced with the devil and I enjoyed it. But now I don't want this anymore, because I realized the enjoyment was just for a temporary time. I think I started this live saying I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I think that was the first thing I said. Right? And so that's what this energy was, and you realize that. And so now you're realizing how to go to your higher source to get the supply that you need. Because at one point in time, you didn't go to your higher source to get this supply. You went to this devil, and this devil dressed it up for you. Hear what I'm saying? I won't make it up. Power. I'm telling you. That motherfucking devil had power over you. Had power over your mind, body, and soul. And you okayed it. You okayed it. So let's be clear. You approved this. You, the journalist, you approved this. You let that person in your life. You gave them all your tea. You hear what I'm saying? They gave you a false narrative now. They gave you a false narrative, but you gave them all your tea, and then they turned around and stabbed you with it. Cruelty? Just tell me I'm lying. Just tell me I'm lying. This ain't for everybody. This ain't everybody energy. This is not everybody energy, but this is somebody energy that really needed to hear this. But the universe heard every single time you cried. Right? Every time you went through something, the universe is right there to pick you back up. You definitely did stay here forever. You schooled your own self. Kindergarten teacher, you schooled yourself. You went back to school. You started all the way over, and you said, no, I got to figure this out, because this shit can't happen no more. You hear what I'm saying? You laid in that tub, cried when you needed to cry, but you became who you needed to become. You got in that tub as one person, as a hermit. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. My phone keep falling. And there's a hermit out here. I seen it. Y'all seen it too. I just don't remember what deck it's in. But the hermit, where is it at? I want to see it. My stomach growling, y'all. I hope y'all don't hear that. Where is that hermit spirit? Here you go. I know I ain't crazy. Right? You went in this tub as a hermit, and you came out as a high priestess. Now, let me be real clear. This is more than one bath. This is more than one spiritual bath. This is years of working. This is years of burning candles. This is years of learning what your magic is. You see what I'm saying? This person is, at this point, he looked kind of confused. Somebody's magic could have a lot to do with music. Right? But this could be his altar. And he going to his altar, and he's saying, listen, some ain't right. And somewhere at that altar, the spirit said, I need you to continue to be by yourself. And I need you to cleanse. However that cleanse may look. Whatever you're cleansing off. Everybody is not cleansing off a devil. Some people are reworking their own soul. Some people are rewriting their own story. Some people, oh, spirit. Some people are the devil. Spirit said, I did. Some of y'all are the devil. And it's no dig at you, because some of this stuff is stuff that you picked up because you were in this bloodline. You were born with some of these problems on you, and then nobody explained these things to you, and you had to go and figure this stuff out. It got dark at some point in time in your life, and nobody explained to you what to do. And then you had to get to a point where you had to figure some shit out yourself. And that's what you did. And it didn't look right for everybody else. Hell, somebody called you a devil. Somebody called you a witch. Somebody called you something that you didn't quite feel like you identified with until you did the work. Until you did the work. What deck are you? Look at me picking up the wrong deck. Somebody went to prison. Somebody went to prison, and that's where you changed your life at. Congratulations. Somebody went to, that's that isolation. That is that hermit. Everybody's hermit looks different. Some people's hermit is you lose your job. And now you're isolated to figure out how you're going to have to be able to take care of yourself, right? Some people go to prison. Some people go to prison wrongfully. Some people go to prison because they did the crime and now they got to do the time. But everybody's hermit looks different. This don't have to be a physical prison either. This could be a spiritual prison. You could have had some magic about yourself, knew what your magic was, and was using it wrong. I said somebody here was the devil. And you use your power completely wrong. And because you use your power completely wrong, Spirit, God, and your angels put you in spiritual jail until you figure this stuff out. I can't make this shit up. That's the po-po-ho. My spirit team's so messy, y'all. I'm so sorry. But that's how they do. That's how they do. You see what I'm saying? Somebody went to jail. Spiritual jail. Yeah, and what happened by disappointed. Disappointed that they went to jail. Somebody was out here abracadabra and really thought that it was okay to move like that. No, you're going to get bit too. Look at the hangman. He looked like the Joker, don't he? Look like the Joker. Yeah, somebody thought the Shadow Man had to come back for this person. Y'all ever seen Princess and the Frog? Y'all remember when the Shadow Man had promised them, all these riches and X, Y, and Z and blah, 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 blah. Look. I can't make this shit up. The Shadow Man promised luxury to the prince. The prince and his sidekick, right? That's not how it happened though. So then, because the Shadow Man lied to him, them demons came back to eat his ass up. Don't act like y'all don't know. Don't act like you don't know with the swiftness failure. I'm telling you, there was something that you did, or not. Maybe not you. This could be somebody around you. This could be the person that you're thinking about. This could be the family that you are built in. There's something happened here. Swiftness in the reverse. Something you thought was going to happen real fast, and it took a lot of time. You kept bumping into failures. You didn't realize you was the problem. That's what Spirit said. You didn't realize you were the problem, but you don't realize that you were born with this shit. You really ain't the problem, but it really is you that's supposed to fix it. The star. I can't make this up. With this filmmaker here, you got to rewrite your own story. And sometimes it's not a book. Somebody is going to be creating plays. Somebody is going to be directing movies. I kept saying about a book, but somebody could be doing this. Somebody could be the star. Like, this is a celebrity. Somebody gonna be on that Tyler Perry stuff, right? And that Tyler Perry story, I don't really care for Tyler Perry and his stories works. Somebody's working on something. Like, I was about to say it's Tyler Perry Studios. And if you've ever been to Atlanta and you've ever seen that area, that man got a whole exit to itself in East Point. The whole exit says Tyler Perry Studios. The whole exit, all of those houses and things that Tyler Perry do his movies and stuff in, that is all in that area. It's like a whole little neighborhood. It's called Tyler Perry Studios. Congratulations. Somebody came out of jail, whether it was physical or spiritual prison, with a gift. We started off talking about what your gifts were, right? And this is somebody that's going to be building. Didn't I say building earlier? Come on, talk to them. Run that thing back from that first deck. Somebody's building something. Somebody's creating something. You've gotten down to a point where you realize, you know what? I been had magic. I just was using it wrong. I didn't realize I was using it wrong because I used it the same way I seen my mama, my grandmama, my granddaddy, my daddy, my cousin. I watched them do this. I've been watching this since I was a child. I didn't even know some of this stuff was wrong. But then somewhere in this, you became light and love. I should have left that green deck out here. Somewhere in this, you became light and love. And and found your real true happiness, despite how they feel about it. Whoever this was that went to spiritual prison or a physical prison, those people around you turned their backs on you. And you should be glad that they did. Because it's the fact that they turned their backs on you that opened up room for you to be able to see your own gifts. This is magic. This is strength. It took that. It took them walking away. It took them lying to you. It took them being deceiving. It took them playing with you. It took them leaving you when things were dark. The moon card. It took that. Unfortunately, everybody's situation is different. Let me get out of this. Get out of this room. How y'all feel about it, though? Are you spamming? You don't just want to come in here and sit your ass down? If you don't agree, you don't have to be here. Thank you, Super Spidey. If you don't agree, you don't have to be here. You can go anywhere. You can go anywhere in the world. Freedom. 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 Where y'all want to go next? How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Don't say I didn't do no tarot. That was a whole tarot deck. What y'all want to do next? Where's my paper? I ain't seen it in a long time. Spirit, what should we be aligning with right now? What is it that we need to be doing, seeing, feeling, or experiencing at this time? You want to do Oracle? What kind of Oracle? What kind of Oracle, Super Spidey? I was about to hit you with another tarot deck. Freedom. Freedom. Okay, we got money moves. Tarot's fine. Super Spider, I'm sick of you. What should we, let's go back to that then. All right. What should we be aligning with right now? Let's do the tarot. What should we be aligning with right now? And then I'll do another, what should we be aligning with Oracle? Is that cool? Spirit, what should we be aligning with at this time? The beginning, a new beginning, asking for this, wanting this. Like, you gotta, if you want something new, you have to put that in the atmosphere. I'm ready. You gotta, especially if you've been in hermit mode, you really gotta put that out there and say, I'm ready. Let's say you've been single and you're ready to date again. Well, how the world gonna know you're ready to date if you ain't said you're ready to date? You have to align yourself with that, okay? Yeah, this is somebody that's you at this point where you're not really ready. Like, you say you're ready, but you're not really ready. Look at you. Look, somebody's trying to make an offer to you, and you over here with your. How's somebody going to give you something, right? How is this King of Wands supposed to come in and give you something? You sitting over here looking like a mullet. Freedom. I don't know why that freedom song is in my head now. Yeah. You've been working on something. Now, again, like the other reader said, now it's time for you to be tested. It's time for you to be tested. Whatever it is that you've been saving, let's see if we can share it without getting emotionally tied to something that may not work. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, this is somebody that's single, right? And you actually enjoy singleness. Oh shit, is this about me? You are enjoying your singleness, and you are enjoying your singleness so much because you built this. You created this. So you really don't want nobody that's unhealed coming to try to offer you anything, because in reality you kind of got it all. He look perfect in the mama, don't he? Don't nobody want to come around. Don't nobody want to come around you like this. We need big boss shit. We need somebody that has been working on the railroad and they still kind. Like, you still got to be a kind person. What else do we need to be aligning with right now? Spirit said, just say that you're ready for it. Justice. Just say that you're ready for it. Order in the court. Order in the court. Let's get to the bottom of this. Right? I like it. I like it. What else here, Spirit? This King of Wands keeps popping out. There's 4 kings in the deck. And we pretty much just, so that's a lot of fire energy. You can have fire sign in your chart, but this is somebody that is making some wise decisions. The King of Wands really don't care about really being friendly. It's right, wrong, morally, living by morals. That's what this King of Wands energy is, right? But the thing about it is, do you know how hard it is for a King of Wands to actually meet a Queen of Wands? Because of things like this. Because of what they've already been through. And the King of Wands is somebody that had to create their own vision to be able to get to the place where they are now. And because they had to do that, they really don't want nobody to disturb their peace. That's cool too. Some people are going to be okay with being single, especially in this day and time. Ain't nothing the same no more. Nothing is the same. People don't even have the same values. The fool energy. People do not have the same values. This fool energy says you don't really let nothing worry or stress you. This is somebody that will walk away and go the other way just as soon as somebody think they're going to come around them with tainted energy. The moon card. This is something that has not been revealed to you just yet. And again, it is that you can't be this grumpy. I'm thinking about the Smurfs now. You can't be grumpy. Y'all know the Smurfs was full of magic. That's why they all had their own different identity. What's yours? Thank you, Super Spotty, for that. Grumpy, right? Because if that is your magic, if that is your magic, stay where you at. Don't put that out on nobody. Don't put that out on nobody. You still got work you need to be. Yeah, you still got work you need to do, right? But somebody here has done the work. Somebody here has done the work and ready to move on to calmer waters, right? It's like you're ready to get your stuff together and move on to calmer waters. I can't make this up. Love, there's so many things I've got to tell you. Somebody wants to be in love, but I'm afraid I don't know how. But somebody's afraid. Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently. Listen, somebody go listen to that song, Love by Music Soul Child. Right? But in this situation, you're going to definitely have to stand your ground. You're going to be moving away from some toxic things. And the people around you are not going to be happy with it. Oh, flapping well. Oh, flapping well. Somebody's going to try to take from you. They're going to probably try to take everything that you built because you wanting to stand your ground and move to calmer waters to something else. Oh, well. Take your dog, get your little bag, get your outfit, your clothes you got on your back, and go on about your business. Because what I'm going to tell you, what if God has taken it from you, he'll give it back to you times 10. Mind you, I don't know who you serve. I say God. But my creator. So whoever your creator is. And I'm telling you, I ain't lost nothing in this world that I didn't get back tenfold. Absolutely not. Not a friend, not a spouse, not a family, not a job, not nothing material. Listen, that thing came and ran it back quick too. When you just have faith, you can be frustrated, you can be irritated, but you can't lose faith. You see what I'm saying? 9 of Cups is complete wish fulfillment. If you have a wish, make it. Let's bring wishing back. Let's bring, wishing on a star to find out where you are. If that's what you want. Somebody want to be in love and they don't really want to say it, but usually these two don't come out together. And they here. They both here. So there's definitely an opportunity for you to get somewhere and make a solid decision. There's 3 ones in here, but at this point, when this man walked out on this mountaintop or wherever he is to look out at what was coming in, he had to make a decision which one he was going to lean on to hold him up. It's 3 of them. He could have picked anyone, but they all are in 3 different positions. Therefore, he had to weigh the pros and cons of what these 3 options would be. If he grabbed this one, what type of point of view would he have? If he would have grabbed this one, what type of point of view would he have? This is the one he decided to go with. So at this point, this is a solid decision. Didn't I say that? This is somebody that makes solid decisions. You see him with that 1 right there? Because you come from being 3 of wands, from having 3 different options to finally making a solid decision, clearing your vision up, and then stepping into what's yours. Are you currently living in your gifts? That's how you get here. It's levels to this. It's definitely levels to this. Sometimes you just gotta rest. Sometimes you gotta go meditate. You definitely gotta get out of this grumpy stage. If you still grumpy, you not here. Sorry. I hate to tell you, you're not here. You are not here. You could be here. You could be still having to stand your ground, right? But soften it up a little bit. Stop. Listen. Go back in hermit mode, because this could possibly mean that you've let somebody in your space when you weren't ready. You already had denied these 3. You didn't turn these 3 down. At this point, after you turn 3 of them down, close the damn door. That clearly means you're not ready for any offers, and that means that you have more work that you need to do while you by yourself. Love life. Love life. At this point, quit worrying about other people. You are supposed to be whole yourself. You cannot go to the altar as a half of a person. You cannot go to the altar as a half a person thinking 2 halves gonna make a whole. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Ooh, that felt good. What I said I was gonna do that. What I just did. Y'all wanna do angel questions? Y'all get a question on your mind. Put a question on your mind. I'm gonna give you some angel answers. Well, maybe not. It ain't in there. Oh, here they go. I hate when I put all my cards back because I can't really see them like I want to. Let me know. Somebody let me know in the chat when you guys have your question on your mind. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. My collective is getting a question on their mind, and if you can check their thought process and give me an answer to give to them. You at people, because I be trying to do that when I be on other lives. Well, I used to anyway, but I could never at the people. You got it? You got a yes or no? Supervisor said, I ain't got time to BS. I just need to know straight up. Let me see. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Thank you. I feel like I'm gonna need my book, Supervisor, since you said that. Hold on. And with no problem, I found it. All right, let's do it. Spirit, ancestors, the angels of the white light. Can I get a clear and precise message here for my collective? Supervisor said he's looking for a yes or a no. There is an at button above the 2. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at it. Spirit ancestors and angels of the wild. Like, can I get a clear message here? Thank you for always coming through with clear and precise messages here. There's something better. Wait. Let me get one more. In the near future, you're ready. Okay. And meditation brings answers. I know super spotty, but wait. Okay, but wait. Remain positive. Okay? Remain positive. Listen, we don't be seeing it. We don't be seeing it. It be... Oh, man. And sometimes a clear yes and no is not what we need. Sometimes we just have to understand that. We have to understand that. Spirit is saying, wait, there's something better. Which one of these cards you want me to read? Super Spider. This for you. You don't meditate, Super Spider? That's how you get... Okay, so this all making sense now, baby. This is definitely all making sense. You tell me which one of these cards you want me to read. There's something better or wait. Let me know. You're ready. In the near future, though. This is basically saying, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes. I'm actually saying what you are thinking about right now is minute to what I'm going to bring to you in the near future. You just have to meditate. Super Spider, this is what I want you to do. I want you to meditate 3 times a day for 7 minutes. Set you an alarm clock for 3 different times, morning, afternoon, and evening. 7 minutes. That's it. Sit there and do nothing for 7 minutes. That'll be good. But remain positive. You're going to recover from this, so there's no need to worry. Take action. And if you didn't catch it the first time, I'm going to read this one. He said, no, I didn't catch that. Okay. The response to your inquiry is a firm no. You need it not worry, though, as you will see why this is the perfect answer as time goes by. Remember how this card said in the near future? So Spirit is saying, I'll show you why, but later. I can't show you now. Remember how I was saying things don't just happen instantaneously. You know, God be working in on the background. Universe be working in on the background. They got to put their work in. You know what I'm saying? Just like going to dinner somewhere. You can go to a restaurant and order you a nice dinner. They have to prepare it in the back. They're not just going to bring it right out to you. Y'all got me? Let's keep going. Where y'all want to go next? Y'all want to do one of them kipperish decks? I get nervous doing them decks. Why am I putting these cards back in this deck? I don't know. I mean, in this box. Where y'all want to go? Can y'all see that? Maybe if I turn it the right way, huh? Oh, y'all can't see me on that camera. Hold on. I'm wishing on a star. Okay, let me give y'all the options, okay? So we have extra deck, intuitive care. We have kipperish, intuitive care. We have money, 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 money. Come on, money. Okay. Money Moves Oracle deck. We could do your future higher self. Someone else's turn. Or what's blocking you. Y'all don't make me pull no more decks out. We're going to pick one of these first and we'll go from there. So we got your higher self. What's blocking you? Money, money, money. We got 3. I thought we had 3. Y'all, am I missing a deck? I'm sorry. Kev got 3 decks. What's 1? I don't even know what the first one was. You got to tell me the name of the deck. I just sat up here and told you, girl. Higher self. Thank you. So I got to see a name. I have to see a name. I am on the spectrum. Have we talked about this? I don't know where I'm at on that motherfucker, but I'm on there. Okay? Talking about something, the first one. Girl, I done pulled out 6 decks. All right. So this is what your higher self would be saying to you if you was there. If you was already there, if you was already woke and you was already there, this is what they saying to you. Okay. They're saying this to you in the place that you're in. So your higher self is already there, right? This is to the flesh. To get your higher self there. We'll do money next. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for always coming through. This is time for you to set up and lead from your soul. It is so important that we take care and nurture our mind, body, and soul at this point. It is ridiculous. Nobody else can do this for you. You have to create this space and do this for yourself. Perspective is a matter of where you stand. Where do you stand? A lot of people come to tarot and be looking for us to be able to provide for them details about a love life. But where do you stand in your own individuality? Where do you see yourself? Right? How do you see yourself? Some of y'all are in situations where you wouldn't even want to deal with you. That's why you want to go ahead and put it off on somebody else. But you got to heal. Don't nobody want to deal with that. You are currently under construction. Please be patient. This ain't from me. This is from your higher self. This is what your higher self is telling you. Calm your nerves. Be patient. Let this stuff work itself out. Where are you in a rush to go? Right? Why are you trying to rush to go somewhere? You are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. Slow it down. I just want to get to know you. That's all you need to be saying to yourself. That's not trying to get to know nobody else. Hell, you're trying to go meet somebody else, and when they ask you a difficult question about, are you living in your purpose? You walking around talking about you don't know. Well, why do you want to be in a relationship and you don't even know if you're living in your real purpose? Before in the Bible, before God gave Adam had shit he had to do. He gave him job and responsibility. There were some things he had to do before he can go be with a woman. I'm just saying. And I use those stories not for religious reasons, but to just it's a good way of using these Bible stories to help you guide your life. Okay? You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. This is what you need to be focused on. Some of us came in this world with a damaged heart because of our ancestors and our loved ones that we don't know what they did or did not do. And if they didn't handle it, that weight is on you. And if you don't handle it, that weight is on your kids. Let yourself follow your own heart. What is your heart telling you to do? Some people want to be in relationships just because that's what they were molded to do. I got a girlfriend like that. Her grandmother and her mother taught her how to be a wife, never taught her how to be an individual. Never taught her how to be an individual. So right now, me and her kind of going through that. We kind of, hey, you can't be nobody's husband till you know how to be you. Oh, I mean nobody's wife. You pull the strings that control your own life. I can't make this up. This the card that hit the floor. You pull the strings that control your own life. You do. No, nobody else do that for you. Let me tell you how I see marriage. Don't. Marriage can be like adult daycare. Shit, that was good, girl. That was good. Marriage can be like adult daycare, and I'm sorry, I don't want to run up behind nobody like they're trying to make sure that they did what they're supposed to do and not doing what they're supposed to do. When you are okay and comfortable with who you are, you're not gonna get in a relationship just to run up behind somebody and tell somebody what they can and can't do. Let me keep moving. Spirit said down, want to hit. Okay. I see in the card. Flip over here. Answers appear when you release the question. Get out there outside. Like Super Spice said, he gonna walk today, right? Get out there outside, walk around, and ask yourself, ask God, ask these questions. Are you even in alignment to be able to be the head of somebody's household? Don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. This is what I'm saying. You scared to get married. You scared to... Stop getting it to me so fast. You scared to jump off the porch, but you want to be married because you see other people doing it. No, that's not why you're supposed to do it. That's not your reason. You're creating a you that you will be proud of. Everything is unfolding as it should be. It's all, take your time. You take your time. Take your time. You're currently under construction. Okay? Change your thought process and start taking care of your mind, body, and soul. This is coming from your higher self. Continue to make the most of every open door. I saw something flip over. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. And that's the trick. That's the trick. Y'all still be coming into these relationships with these other broken people, not failing to realize that they are just opening a door that was already inside of you. Hear what I'm saying? They're opening a door that was already inside of you. You just didn't realize that door was there. And it could have a lot to do with pain, right? It could have a part to, let's just say there's a little girl inside of you that wants to still be loved. And when this person comes in, that's the door that they knock on. And then they gone and you don't even know how to heal it. Well, they just knocked on the door, baby. It was already inside of you. Now you just got to get to it. Now they came to open the door and now the door is open. Now what you going to do? This is from your higher self. This is from your higher self. This is your higher self telling you, I need you to be patient with yourself and I need you to work on you. Focusing on other people is not what it's supposed to. I wrote a comment. Hold on. I typed it in my phone. Let me get it out. Are you functioning in God's design for your life? Y'all be wanting to meet people and ask people what their favorite color is and their favorite food and what do you like to do in your free time? Who got free time? I mean, some people do, but those questions are irrelevant, and those kind of questions you'll figure out in due time. But one of them questions you need to be asking these people is, are you functioning in God's design for your life? Healing is the greatest gift that you could bring to yourself and anyone else that you're in relationship with. Let me say that again. Healing is the greatest gift that you could bring to yourself and anyone that you're in relationship with. That's your kids, your family, your loved ones, whomever. But healing is how that goes. That's how that happens. Super Spider. Ain't it like adult marriage? I mean like adult daycare. I don't know. I just don't. My thought process. My husband will probably feel like I don't care. Because the trick is I listen to my intuition. I ain't gotta go through nobody's phone. I never had to. I did. Being around toxic people and toxic situations. But the crazy part about it is when I went through the phone, what I thought was going on was what was really going on. So it didn't even take that. I like you. I like you too. Thank you. But yeah, that shit is like adult daycare. Let me see your phone. Let me see. What if you gotta do all that? Why are you there? I can't keep my phone up. Now I'm gonna put it on this side. See if it'll stay up. If you gotta do all that, tell me why you are there. right? Money, 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 money. Let me see. Money. Yeah, but yeah, I don't subscribe to that. Ain't nobody showed me a healthy marriage yet. Not a one. When I say not a one, I mean not a one. Friends, family, loved ones. Hell, I'm a reader. I listen to people. Not one has shown me a healthy marriage. I've seen healthy relationships. I'm not saying I haven't seen healthy relationships. But it seemed like once they say I do and they got their paperwork, they turn into gremlins or something. They turn into something that you didn't know. I don't know, but I don't want it. That's nothing I would sign up for. No different from crack. I don't like once you know what heroin and crack does, I don't see how people would subscribe to that. That's kind of how I I just be saying shit. I just compare being married to being addicted to heroin or crack. I mean, not really compare. I'm just saying, dude. Like, why would you want to do it? That's my thought process. Why would you want to do something like that? If you know that this has been the outcome. If this has been the outcome, why would you want to do it? I have had a husband before. I'm not speaking from somebody that ain't been married, but I've had boyfriends that treated me way better, that were more solid, that had more protection, more what's the word? Damn, I can't get the damn word. Maybe that's not what they did, but it was a more solidified situation with a boyfriend. Hell, a side nigga. The husband didn't do it. The husband just did not do it. Not the way I felt like it should have been done. Now let's get to this money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Hey, money. Wisdom. Let's see what the card says. Use your best judgment, insight into the natural nature, I think so. Yeah, nature of physical objects give you foresight. Wisdom. Do y'all realize that when I don't know if y'all read your Bible as much as I do, but when I read my Bible, every time they talk about wisdom, they say her. They say her. That wisdom comes from the feminine energy. And we both have feminine and masculine inside of us. So just now tapping into your feminine energy, okay, for whoever this is for. It's time for you to tap into. That's how you're going to get to that money. That's how you're going to get to that money. When you're trying to heal, you're going to tap into that masculine. When you're trying to heal, you want to tap into that masculine, okay? Wealth. Keep up the great work. You're moving towards a real wealth and prosperity, wellness, and moving up. And we're moving on up. Somebody is definitely moving up. Wellness. Somebody's taking better care of themselves. Somebody's moving into a new lifestyle, right? Somebody realizes that they don't need half of the things that they thought they needed in the first place, right? What does wealth look like for you? It looks different for everybody. Somebody is moving to the next level. Go to the next level. That's what the card said. I didn't even realize that. Career is on the rise. New offers, new opportunities, and a salary increase. If you were asking about a salary increase, here it is. But you're going to have to move up. And you have to understand that with more money comes what? Biggie and Diddy told us. What did they say? Was that Biggie, Diddy, and Mace? The more problems, with the more money you have, more problems come. So you have to keep that in mind, right? And so because you have more money coming, because you're moving up, you have to get to this point where you tap into this feminine energy of wisdom. You'll have to know what to do with this, because wealth is something you need to be investing in. This is something you need to be put up. When I went for, I remember, a while ago, I made let's see. Oh, my increase was so big. It was almost double my salary, what I had already been used to. It was like that. And what I had to do was if I've been functioning off of half of this, hear what I'm saying? If I have been functioning off of half of this, and maybe it's been a little tight, living check to check, and now my salary has increased double, I have to learn how to invest. I have to learn how to put some of this up. If I have all this money going into one bank account, I'm gonna blow it. What is your relationship with money? Before you go asking for an increase, right? Maybe the increase has not happened yet because you don't have no alignment with what you're going to do with all of this wealth once you receive it. How are you going to invest? How are you putting this money up for rainy days? Are you putting money up for rainy days? How much are you investing into your 401k? Align that up and then watch how those increases come in. I'm telling you, I had to put half that money up in my 401k. If not, I would have blew it. I would have blew it when I wouldn't have nothing. I would have had nothing. Y'all know I'm getting my bathroom remodeled. I'm getting my bathroom not on a credit card. This money I put up. This money's not coming out of my daily money. This money's not. It's not messing with me. It's not doing anything because I figured out how to do it. I figured out how to do it as one single whole individual. Y'all know ain't no man here besides my child. And he take care of him. He don't take care of me. But I had to figure this out. It says use your best judgment. You have to put that money up. If not, you're gonna be off in TJ Maxx and all on online shopping or for unnecessary stuff. See what I'm talking about? I can't make this up. Somebody's gonna be gambling and throwing that money away. And the bottom of the card says don't risk too much. I can't make it up. Somebody's getting an increase here. You don't see it yet. The moon card came out twice in the other two decks. There's a lot of things that are going on that are in the background working. So you don't even realize this is coming. But I'm telling you, some people do not have a good relationship with money. And what happens is the moment they get some, they go and blow it. Excessive gambling can cause dangerous consequences. But congratulations on your increase when it come in. But don't play with your money. Do not play with your money. Shedding, reducing losses, eliminations, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to get higher goals. You got to write something down. Listen, if you know you got an extra $10 coming in, or you got an extra $100 coming in, do something with it. It is time for you to create new saving goals. I don't know who this is for, but it's like you. This is telling me that you don't have the healthiest relationship with money, right? You don't have the healthiest relationship with money, and I get that, but you have to create that. Therefore, you can get on YouTube. When you're done watching me, don't go watch another tarot reader. You have your little dose of tarot for the day. Now you got to start creating you a new playbook so that you don't blow this money when it does come in. So now go watch some videos. Who are you? Me? I'm a 40-plus-year-old woman that have this, and this going on. Type that in YouTube and find out how you could create new savings goals. These people will show you with your own income how you can put money up. You think you live check to check, but there are people out here that can show you how to do it. I've done it. Hell, for years I lived check to check. For years I lived check to check. And honestly, now I realize I just got paid and I don't have to do nothing. Everything is on. I remember at one point I had it to where I had to go do this. I had to rob Peter to PayPal. I had to I ain't robbing nobody because I got my ass on YouTube. I found white people, purple people, black people, young people, old people. Listen, look at the colors in this. I didn't care what color they was. If they had wisdom for me, I used it. I figured out what I needed to do to get this. I don't have no gambling issue, but baby, I could tear down some shopping. Baby, run me a little strip mall with a Old Navy, a Gap, a TJ Maxx, a Marshall. Baby, I'm gonna come out there. It's just like gambling. I'm gonna have me something new. My daughter's gonna have something new. I'm definitely gonna get my son some, and then I'm gonna buy some new bathroom rugs. I'm gonna buy some new bathroom rugs, and then I'm gonna buy some new towels for my kitchen, and I'm gonna buy some. I'm just spending money for no damn reason. So yeah, so everybody's gambling issue don't look the same. Right? Some people are shopaholics. They go on shopping sprees just to make themselves feel better. But right now, Spirit is saying it's time for you to get some new goals. This is definitely, it's all our healing season. It's all about us. Listen. What I've been talking about? What have I been talking about? This card says create savings for the future. You will always need to put something up for a bad day. I think I said rainy day. I don't like this. I don't even like the fact that this say bad day. Rainy day is better than me. But you know, this they card. These they card. They say, well, if you want the card to say, you better go and print that tarot deck out. I know, I got to. I have an oracle deck. I got 2, 3 of them. I know. Mind y'all business. Get out of my. I'm just playing. Hold on, y'all. These little cards. New beginning. Social status. Don't get ignorant. Don't be out here buying bottles and stuff. Don't be out here just going to a club buying sections. My son's 21. They do stuff like that. You over 30, you need to stop. I love that for my son. I told him he's 21. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing whatever you're supposed to be doing in that area that you're supposed to be doing it in. But when you 30, you should not. Nobody 30 should be standing in no section next to my son while he popping his stuff and he's 21. But he know if he can't buy or do it 2, 3 times, he don't need to be doing it. I teach him that. And so if there's a purchase that he wants to buy, that bank account got to look a certain way. He ended up saying something to me talking about, man, I'm so broke. I said, no, watch your mouth. But the way he said, I had to go look at the Joker bank account. I had to go. I said, let me make sure my baby ain't. I go look at that man bank account. I said, that what you call broke? That what you call broke? No, my baby know how to save. He know how to save. At 21, I had probably 10 credit cards going. I probably had 10 credit cards going, ran to the max. I didn't know nothing about this. I didn't know nothing about no wealth and saving for rainy days and X, Y, and Z. Listen, if I had me an extra $40, I'm going to buy me something. But y'all get the point. I don't think I need to keep going. Star Power, step into your spotlight. It's time for you to shine. It is definitely time for you to shine. Go ahead and put that money up. You're going to feel better. I'm telling you, I'm a living witness. I'm exhausted. Recharge and regroup. You're going to feel better. You are going to feel better. If you put that money up, if you let that stuff come direct deposit out when your check hit or however you get paid and you separate that money into different accounts, just watch it grow. Give me one more, Spirit. Feel financially drained, lacking. Yeah, somebody feels financially drained. Somebody's living check to check here. Closed doors. Start all over again. This is all you gotta do. This is it. Start over again. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Somebody's job is about to end. And when this job ends, let me tell you what I know you're going to have to do. Have some saved up for a rainy day. Don't say I didn't tell you. Do not say I didn't tell you. Y'all, I got to go. My stomach is bad. And I said I was only doing 30 minutes. All right, I'm going to give y'all one more day. And then I got to go. What time is it? It's almost 10. I know, hold on, let me make sure my guy texts me. Okay, he did. Okay, so either y'all, we could do one more tarot deck, or I think I want to do one of these. I think I'm going to close with these. Do you have any decks with animals? Yes, is the answer. Now, but I know what you're talking about. So I don't think that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I don't. Yeah, this is a deck with animals. You want me to use this one? If that's money, come, I will buy a house on the seaside. You gotta. I will. I'll use this one. You gotta change that if to win. We gotta change that if to win. All right, we're gonna use these because we got somebody that said they wanted some animals. So I don't really know. I mean, I know it's full of animals, but I know what you're talking about. I don't have one of those decks, but I think this is probably one of the closest. I'll see if I can call out the animals. Does anybody know what their animal is? Like the animal that speaks to you, that birds come to me. I have birds. Spirit ancestors and angels of the white light. Birds and butterflies. Bees. I get like insects. I don't have no animal. Spirit ancestors and angels of the white light. Let's get a closing message here for my collective. Spirit ancestors and angels of the white light. That's a deer for you. Girl, let me tell you, I live in a real neighborhood. I live in a neighborhood that I still don't see how this happened, but I've had 2 deers to run across my front yard. And I sit on my front. I have a patio and I love that or whatever, but I enjoy sitting on my front porch also. And baby, I usually sit on my front porch and just be enjoying life. And I had just came in the house. My chair was still outside. Because I bring this chair in the house because my porch is not really set up to have chairs. So anywho, excuse me. Girl, I came in the house and stood in the door. I have a glass door or whatever. And a deer ran across my damn yard. I said, what is this? Where you come from? What is you doing in the neighborhood? Then went down to the stop sign and stopped. Looked both ways and decided which way he was going to go. I thought it was cool, too. But I'm so glad I was not sitting out there because I probably would have pooped on myself. All right, Spirit. What did I say? Oh, what does my collective need to see, feel, or experience with these cards here? See, the thing about it is, this is where we started. And remember, on the other deck, the High Priestess, in the other deck, she was taking spiritual baths, right? But see, this is a whole new level. This is a sorceress. This is, your magic now, right? Remember, I said birds are mine. This is like a crow or something like that, right? But you have to start looking up and understanding what these animals mean when you see them, when you feel them, when you think about them, when you dream, right? But she got her pot going. She abracadabra. She got her head covered. Pay attention. Pay attention. She doing work. She got her head covered. She got her fire going. She look like she got pretty much all the elements, right? She could be outside. That's air. You know what I'm saying? Cover your head. Especially 11:11. If you are a high priestess, stop going places without covering your head. Illusion, this was at the bottom of the deck. Let's keep going. There's 2 birds in this picture too. I didn't even see that one sitting there. Let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, a high priestess is a high priestess. That's the highest of the high, right? That's somebody that is working, that's doing work that heals people. A high priestess heals, right? You could be a pastor or a deaconess in the church, or you may not have to be in the church, right? Me, I am a high priestess that don't go in the church. I speak real life to people, the lovers. What you said your animal is? Look at that deer. The lover's card, the deer. There's a rabbit here. Let me see. An owl. We just finished talking about how much wisdom is important to step into that feminine energy. You got a full moon here. You got a crescent moon here. You got the roots from this tree here, right? And these two love birds here, and somebody's covering them. And whoever this is, they're covered by cats, sheep, rabbits, and owls. A horse. The lovers out here with the high priestess. Someone could be either with or walking. Okay. Pop. Okay, listen. I know, because too many moon cards came out. And because so many moon cards came out, a lot of this stuff, I know it probably sounds foreign to you, but let me tell you something. Listen, let me know you listening. Okay, somebody is going to cross paths with someone that is a high priestess, a pastor, someone that is some type of teacher. This could be an element that you're not used to. Somebody has crossed paths with a real spiritual being. This person is going to, okay, Spirit said it's a wizard. You have met a wizard. A wizard is someone that is very knowledgeable. Okay? They have taken time to learn, to study, to read, to adapt to nature. They have done the work. You understand what I'm saying? Again, this person is not per se looking for someone to match their fly. This person is not for the, let me show y'all the card because I keep looking at it and I'm getting all this, but this person is not to match your fly. They more so want to match your soul. This is something that I see that is truly equally yoked. You may not see this the moment you cross paths with them. And you're going to cross paths with them outside. Page of Stones, the after that. You're going to cross paths with them outside. I'm saying a pageant. I'm saying something with kids. There's a monkey in this one. What else do we have here? Dragonflies could be significant. For some reason, I felt like I saw a dragon, but I didn't. But then I saw the dragonfly. That's the crazy part. I thought I don't know if I can say, I thought that was some type of dragon, but then I saw the dragonfly. So dragonfly, that could be significant here. That was the chariot card that I was looking at the bottom of the deck, the pilgrim. Page of Scrolls. That's what I'm saying. This person is not going to even be dressed. Like, look. Somebody come look at this. Somebody is truly finna cross paths with a witch. And I don't mean that in a bad way. This is somebody that knows what they are doing. This is somebody that knows what they are doing, y'all. I think my, oh, he said he getting some pipe. Okay, cool. Hold on, y'all. So I ain't have to rush. Thought I was gonna have to get offline. What was I saying? No, yeah, this person is not going to be the one to match your fly. They are going to dress different. They are going to move different. But this is something you need in your life. You just have to get to that place where you understand that this is what your soul needs. Four of Scrolls. Get some rest. Rest is where you get answers. You've been moving and moving and moving and moving. You've been moving and moving and moving and moving, and you haven't taken the time to just sit down with you. Right? You got to understand what it is that your mind, body, and soul needs now. I told you, I did a reading a while back, and I said that somebody is at the age where they could date the son or the daddy. And that's cool. But what does your nervous system need? Can your nervous system keep up with that son? Or does your nervous system deserve and need the daddy? Somebody that is more stable and and I'm not saying you dating a daddy and a son. You see what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an age reference. Okay, 7 of Stones. Is there any animals here? No animals here. But she's still outside in nature. She's outside in nature, right? It sounds like she's making her own music, right? She has this seven of stones around her, which is like the seven of pentacles. So she's doing some work, right? She's getting something done. She's healing. Remember, I told you that healing is going to be the best gift that you could give yourself and anybody else. Six of spirals. Yeah, somebody's putting some work in. I want to help heal. Yeah, I want you to help heal. I want you have to heal yourself first, though. How do you, and it's an ongoing process, right? Let me get back to my comments on this one. Are you a long distance teacher? I guess so. I guess so. I am a teacher. I am. I do my best to teach anyway. Five of mirrors. Yeah, definitely take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirrors. Look at yourself. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a goddess or do you see yourself as a burden? Do you see yourself as someone that has your identity already figured out? Or do you see yourself as in a way that other people have told you that you're supposed to see yourself? How do you see yourself? That's a question that's too many. That is a question that you can ask yourself, right? Let's keep going. Seven of mirrors. Yeah, you really got to put the work in once you look in the mirror. Because what happens is once you look in the mirror, you'll see all your flaws. When you're not, and I'm not talking about looking in the mirror just getting all dolled up. I'm talking about raw. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Talk to yourself. How do you feel? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Two of stones, this bear has to figure out how to get from this stone to this stone. This is a decision that has to be made, right? And as you can see, the paw up, he going for it, right? So this is definitely a transition that you have to make. You can't be afraid to do this. You got acrobat out here and this bear trying to cross over. You have to become more flexible. You have to become more flexible. You have to be able to stand in whatever it is that these mirrors are going to show you eventually. And what will happen is once you start looking in the mirror, then you will be able to accept more so the energy that your nervous system needs. Because right here, this energy says this is wisdom. I'm telling you, look at all the animals. Look at all, somebody screenshot it. And research all these animals and what they mean. Learn what your animal is. Learn what your animal is. And work with it. And work with it because that's how God will send you signs. The birds perform for me when they want me to pay attention so I can get the message. I can see it. I can see it. They start in the air or they come to my bird feeders. I'm telling you, visionary, I can see it. This is somebody getting them thoughts together. There's a bird there. What else is on here? Just a bird. But somebody is definitely opening their eyes to this, right? And I'm telling you, the moment you open this is I see a young girl, maybe not young, but a young woman. Let me say woman, a young woman with a more mature man. You're going to light this man's sky up. You are going to bring him everything it is that he's been desiring for. Now, this man is already whole. Somebody has some horses. Somebody could live in the country. Somebody could already have land. And the crazy part about it is maybe that's one of the visions that you have. You're so worried about how you're going to get the land when God's trying to just get your mind, heart right, and spirit right for you to come cross paths with this visionary here. And the visionary already got what it is that you need. The visionary already got what you need. All you got to do is find out what your gift is. This is the artist. Listen to what I'm saying. You got to find out what your gift is. This man already knows. He knows he's a visionary. He knows he's a provider. As a matter of fact, this man knows how to meditate. This man knows how to take care of everything. And right now, you got to understand who you are, Queen of Stones. You got to know how to paint the sun back into your skies. You have to learn how to rewrite your story before you can cross paths with this person, because if not, y'all won't have nothing in common. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, See, what happens is I think we started out with the 4 mirrors. Hold on, let me see. It was 5. The 5 of mirrors, and then it moved to the 7 of mirrors. And so that means you got, hold on. Okay. That means you got, what, 12 issues you need to go deal with. So that you can finally get to a point of releasing all of these issues that you had when you started looking at yourself. Because the moment you look at yourself, you're going to see the issues. There's going to be issues that your family created, that the bloodline did not heal. The issues are there. Talk to somebody else if you don't feel like they not there. You feel like you're perfect, go somewhere else. But you heal through this. This is a process. That's how you get out of the tub from being the high priestess of going through doing the work. How you become this high priestess. Again, it's levels to this, right? And then now you got 2. You got 2 mirrors. So you and this visionary that you're gonna come cross paths with. You could be the visionary and someone's gonna cross paths with you. You flip the stories how they go. But that's how y'all become 2 become 1. That's how 2 becomes 1. But you're still whole with or without them. Right? Okay. Okay. What I'm saying. Do we need some more here, Spirit? The Weaver. What are you supposed to be doing? What are you supposed to be putting together? What is your gift? Do you know? You cannot not know what your gift is thinking that you're going to find a visionary that already has it already mapped out. That's not how that works, son. The Sun card is the happiest card of the deck. You have to completely be whole by yourself. If you haven't already. Thank you. Thank you, Super Spy. You have to already be happy by yourself. You have to already know how to maneuver through life. You already have to know how to dance in the rain. You already have to know how to save for a rainy day. You have to already know these things. And so then when you come together with already knowing all the wisdom and knowledge that you need, and they have all the wisdom and knowledge, and we don't have it all, but at the level where you at in life, where you want to start inviting other people into your life, you have to already know this. You have to already know that the true unconditional love only comes from yourself. And that you're only going to meet someone else that's going to be able to unconditionally love you is if they already unconditionally love themselves. Let's keep on. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. I do definitely want to get more on a consistent basis, but y'all know how life be lifing. But when I get a second, baby, I have to come check y'all out. I have to come check y'all out. I really be missing y'all, the Watcher, Queens of the Mirror. That's what I'm saying. Somebody got a lot of shadow work to do. Somebody has a lot of shadow work that you need to do. And it sounds scary when you start, you know what I'm saying? But that's something you really have to take time for because you don't know what's going to come up. You don't know what's going to come up. This is the Sun card, but the Sun card looks like he's crying, right? So you could be a love and light. You could be a light and love. You could be. But once you start looking in the mirrors, you're going to have to start seeing them demons that you created. Because not all of this came from a bloodline. Some of this stuff, especially if you didn't start healing it in your 20s and 30s. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't start healing at a young age, that stuff coming back up. You're going to figure out why you moved the way that you did, why you had the friends that you had. Me and my best friend, oh gosh, my young best friend, when we got older, we physically fought. I want to say we were 21, and we physically fought. I did not heal from that fight. Like, I had to fight my best friend. So I'm 21. I probably was 20. She was 21. She was a year older than me. I probably did not heal from that till I was about 37. I'm gonna go with 37, 38. And it was not that I just carried a pain around. I just had never really sat with myself the fact that I really had to put hands on my best friend. I'm talking about the one that knew everything about me. The one I knew everything about her. Like, we fought. And when, especially back then, I didn't know I had magic. I didn't know what my magic was. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was. So that was a part of me using my magic wrong. Because I didn't let up on her because she was my friend. I fought her like she was somebody in the streets. I had to go cry about that. Years later, I had to sit in that. I had to call her and girl, do you realize what we did? And maybe it didn't hit the same for her like it did for me, but it messed me up because I'm trying to figure out what demon had been crawled up in me to whoop my friend the way that I did. I was not living in my truth. I was not living in what God wanted for me. I was not the visionary I needed to be. I did, but I had to process it. So that's what I'm saying all of that to say. I didn't think that would come up later. I thought me and her hadn't kind of worked through it and da 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 da. It distanced us definitely, right? But I had to boo-hoo cry about it. I had to release that. Okay? So you don't know what's gonna come up. It's going to be some random, and I'm just using it as an example because that was light, because so much stuff comes up that you don't even realize that you've been functioning off of old programs, old formalities, just because I became a fighter because I had to. Not that I saw nobody in my bloodline fighting in X, Y, and Z. It was the predicaments that I was put in that told me, if you want it, you got to fight for it. Well, I had to fight for it. That's what I thought. But then I learned how to fight completely different without my hands. I hope I'm helping somebody. The wheel of fortune, and that's when things started to go in my favor. I'm gonna hold you. I done whooped plenty of ass. And been in plenty of courtrooms. You see what I'm saying? But then when I realized, no, fight different. I ain't been back in the courtroom. I get out here. Hold on, let me show y'all what I do. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah, high priestess. Hold on. This is what I do now. And then I go do this. I do my work and I go get some rest. Because I know who I am now. I know I'm the star. I don't have to go through all that. I figured out what my art is. I'm continuing to figure out what my art is. I'm using this just to explain to you that's how it can be done. I don't know if you got the little anger issue like I had, but if you said something wrong to me, I would pop you in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that was right. That does not mean that was right. But I figured out who I am, whose I am, and how to get this stuff done. But it took me having to make a solid decision. Okay, how am I going to get my butt to this next rock without falling down in here? How do I do that? Okay, go look in the mirror. If you want to be somebody. 5 of mirrors. And then you realize it's way more than 5. So you have to add this 5 plus this 7. Okay. Let's keep going. And why would y'all want to do that? Why would y'all want to do that? Deck already upside down. Let me put all this back. Hold on. The healer came out. It was just a lot. Give me a few more, Spirit. The Chariot. It's time for you to move forward. It's definitely time for you to move forward. You can't stay here and still live. These trees right here, they look dead. You see what I'm saying? You can't stay there and still live. You have to grow. You have to move forward. Somebody's spirit animal is a bear, a horse, a swan. Yeah, definitely a horse. Definitely a horse. The 10 of spirals here. An elephant. Go to a zoo. If you don't know what your spirit animal is, go to a zoo. See what responds to you. What animal do you always see? What animal makes you happy, right? Thank you for that question about the animal. I like that. I like it. Empress, listen. Somebody's on top here. Somebody's definitely on top. She's holding a bird. Somebody's definitely gone through the seasons that they need to go through. And right now, if anything, you have to mentally get yourself out of the position that you were in before. You've done the work. Now it's time for you to open the door. Yes, you're going to be tested. What makes you think you're not? You're going to be tested with some of the same BS, and sometimes you just have to walk away, breathe it out, find new, like me, I can't pop nobody in the mouth no more. I can't pop nobody in the mouth anymore if I don't want to go to jail no more. Let's be clear. Therefore, I had to figure out new ways. I had to figure out truly what my art is. How can I win this without going to jail? It's expensive. Okay? It's time consuming. Okay? It's a bit of an ass itch. Is this what you still want to do, or do you want to do something different? So sometimes you got to figure out, how can I do something different? I don't want to pop nobody else in the mouth because I now understand the consequences behind it. So now what do I do? Now what do I do? Go meditate. Go rest. Go find out why did God send that person to you in the first place, because there's a lesson that you have to learn, and maybe popping them in the mouth is not going to give you the answer. I feel like there's somebody on this live that pop people in the mouth too. Like, you understand, you feel what I'm saying, right? A fox could be significant. The Three of Scrolls here, that's you making a decision. Again, that is you still making a decision to say, I can't do this, so I have to learn to do that. Four of Spirals. Four of Spirals could mean that you possibly are kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really want to move out of this space that you're in. But if you don't want to move out of this space that you're in, then why are you here? But you do want to move. You are a healer, and you know that you are a healer. But before you could go working with these bees, you have to learn how to work with bees. You have to figure this out. You have to do the work. Right? That's not just working with bees, but I'm just saying she's working with bees. KiaBee. Bees are very significant to me. Right? But if... Sorry, y'all. Bees, if you want to be the healer, you have to know how to heal. Let me just get one or two more. Eight of Spirals. There's that deer again. Move forward. This is a deer is someone that takes action. Look how fast that deer going. Let me get one more. Thank you. The Poet. I think I mentioned the Poet. I think I mentioned the Poet when I was talking about the lady that raps and tells the story. She's rapping stories about real life situations. And I don't mean just gang banging and da-da-da-da-da like they do in the music we're forced to listen to now. She's telling real girlfriend, family stories and all that. That's pretty cool. Somebody's a poet here. King of Scrolls. Somebody's definitely... You've already written the book. Go back and pick up them old journals. That's for somebody. You've already did it. Now you just got to collaborate them. How y'all feel about that? What y'all talking about? I knew I had somebody on this live that was going to pop somebody. I felt it. Baby. But let me tell you how good God is. I was able to... Every time. Every time. Listen, God got me covered. Because usually when I pop somebody in the mouth, it was over principle or moral. I ain't never fought behind no man or nothing like that. It's usually principle or moral. Now, it could definitely start with a man. The beef can start with a man. But if you go and do some... Let's not talk about it. Let's not go there. But that was that you know, let's not do it. I was about to tell y'all about that one time. I might tell y'all. She probably watching. Hey girl. She probably watching. If she ain't, she got. Let me just leave him alone. Let me read the comments, y'all. That just tickled me. Thank y'all for being here, though. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I really do. Shantae, don't be laughing at me. Do not be laughing at me. She said, I'd have been in courtrooms too for the same thing. Baby, listen. Sometimes you just got to. Sometimes you. Let's not talk about it. Because if the opportunity had to... Let's not talk about it. That's a piece of me that I feed on a daily. She eats just like I eat. She gets nurtured just like I get nurtured. I will never get rid of my shadow. And let me say that before I go, because I kept talking about shadow work. I not kept talking about, but I mentioned it. And a lot of people got to do shadow work. And when you start researching and doing all the details of finding out what shadow work is and things like that, what happens is a lot of people want to kill their shadow. A lot of people want to kill that dark side of them. The goal is for you not to kill the dark side of you. It's for you to start enjoying the dark side of you. Not enjoy, maybe wrong word. You have to like all parts of you. I don't care what kind of demon come out of you. It's yours. Now you can tame it. You can control. It's yours. So you do what you want to do with it, but never kill your shadow. I'm too nice. I'm too nice not to have a dark shadow. I'm not even going to hold you. Because I'll let all kind of people walk over me had I not had the dark shadow. But the difference is my dark shadow would come and just... Now my dark shadow got a little bit more tameness to her. She not going, but she will. That's too much spirit. Okay. Too much spirit. But my dark shadow meditate. She pray. She know God. She heals. She eat good. She healthy. She know the difference between right and wrong. And it's some shit that's off limits. And them children is one of them. Them children of mine. Baby, I'll let that dark side come up and let her do what she want if you fuck with my children. Okay? Okay. Let's keep going. And thank you for speaking up, though, because I knew I wasn't the only one. The nature of art is the art of nature. Yes, Lord. I love that. Thank you again for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that up. She said, I'm going to ask a question. If there was no jail, would you think that popping someone in the mouth is okay? Listen, babe. I still think popping people in the mouth okay. Jail or no jail. Sometimes people got to get popped in the mouth. And some see, it just... I ain't the one to ask that, babe. Timeless Jubilee. I believe in somebody getting their ass whooped. Now all this unnecessary killing and all this other kind of stuff, that shit get too far. But sometimes, every now and then, it's a friendly reminder to stop doing stupid shit. Don't say stupid shit. Don't do stupid shit. Sometimes it's what they need. It's what they need. Let me tell you why. Because they didn't get their ass whooped when they was little. I said what I said. Somebody didn't tap that ass or teach them real morals at home, and then they get out here in these streets and they think that shit that they was okay with doing at home and around their family and friends, that the real world gonna be okay with it. Not gonna happen. I teach my girl my daughter 5. And she always be threatening her brother. And he's 21. Awakening. He's 21, and she always be threatening him, talking about, if you I said, I hope you can fight. Let me tell you what I tell she 5. I said, I hope you can fight, because if you can't, you're gonna get a well whooped ass whooping, and the well whooped ass whooping is gonna do one or two things. It's gonna show you that you either ain't about that life, or it's going to force you to be about that life. But that real shit started at home. I don't let my daughter do nothing fake in this house. If I got to call her mess out, I call her mess out. Mama, you can't do that. You can't do that. She in school now. This is my friend. Today she wasn't my friend. Yesterday she was my friend. Let me go ahead and nip all this in the bud right now. Friends come and go, and so do family and friends. I teach her now. She go out there and talk that bullshit to the right person. She get her ass popped in the mouth. She just get popped in the mouth. And it's up to her to decide if she's going to be the one to start popping people in the mouth, or if she's going to learn her lesson the easier way. That's how I had to start fighting. I was forced to. I had to figure it out. I ain't saying it's good or bad. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I hadn't even checked now. I hadn't even did now. Give me a second. Let me shuffle these and tap on my. Exactly. And that's the thing. And the thing about it is not even just saying you wish karma on them, because karma is good. It's not good or bad. It just is. It's what's going to happen, right? So just know that they're gonna have the life that they deserve to have, right? When you send stuff like that, it's sometimes you don't have to call your shadow. You don't have to call on your shadow to do some of this stuff. The light, the love and light, and you can just, you know what, universe, do your thing. Universe, do your thing. Watch what I'm telling you. Don't be wishing bad on nobody. That's not wishing bad on nobody. That's saying, universe, do your thing. God, do your thing. Whoever you want to call on to do their thing, tell them to do their thing. And you may be asleep in your bed peacefully with meditation music playing, and they wake up in the middle of the night to go downstairs to get them a drink of water, and they tumble down the stairs. They don't hurt nothing. They don't even break nothing. They just tumble. They just started. That's the kind of shit they get. You understand what I'm saying? And depending on how far it is, they may break a toe. Because you what you put out there was the day that you deserve. I want you to have the moment that you deserve. I still ain't said now. I'm gonna take them because some keep sliding out this deck every single time. This was the same card that came out. Somebody's going through an awakening. You're pregnant with something. It is time for you to give birth to it, right? Surrender and let go, right? Somebody could have just given birth. Congratulations. There's dolphins here. We just finished talking about all these animals, right? Someone needs to get near some water. Once you get near some water, that is going to open your eyes. You got to really get near that water. The number 40 or the 44 could be significant. The number 8 could be significant. 444 could be significant. But you have to get to this point where you are okay with this awakening. Look what happens when you step foot in that water. Look what happens when you step foot in that water. Give me one more. It's time for you to surrender. It is time for you to surrender. Birds are here. Open your third eye. Open your third eye. These are the same cards that was actually flipping out before. The number 17 could be significant here. Brazen. I want to read this card. The number 17 could be significant, or what? Or 8. So we got 8, 8, 40, 44, 884, 8840. Somebody's birthday could be April 17th. Somebody's birthday could be April 8th. Somebody's birthday could be August the 17th. Leo season. Happy birthday, y'all. What else I see out here? Okay. Let me look at this card up. Number 17. And that's it, y'all. We're going to get out of here after this. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. All right. Make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically about you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. Listen, this closes the reading out. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. I like that. I like it because that's really what we've been talking about. It's time for you to do stuff your way. The way you've been doing it is not working for you. Can we accept that? That's your birthday? Yep, I see it. I see it here. And so this could be your spirit animal, Shantae. Or one of these could be your spirit animal. This could be very, very important. It's time for you to do things your way. The way your family raised their family is how they raise their family. But you don't have to raise yours like that. I've taught my kids the difference between family and relatives. Yeah, they related to us, but your family is the people you see, the people that love on you, all of that good stuff, right? But you got to be bold, brave. Everybody can't walk around with a basket of fruit on their head. Everybody don't know how to get near water and heal themselves. But that's what you do. Some people ran to the church. Maybe you don't find healing in the church. Maybe you find healing when you get closer to the water, or you will find healing when you get closer to the water. Somebody it could be possibly afraid of water or have a fear of water, and you holding on to that fear is keeping you from your awakening. I feel like I want one more of these. Radical rebirth. I like it. Radical rebirth. It's time for you to wake up. Say it if you want to be somebody. If you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Dust yourself off. Move forward. And go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up. If things aren't perfect, stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Still, I rise. You afraid of what? Let me tell you what I did. I love being honest with y'all. I mean, because my tribe found me. I don't need a bunch of followers. I don't need to make money off of TikTok or YouTube or anything like that. Like, my people found me. And that's what I'm doing, what God called me to do. So, Shantae, let me tell you, I was afraid of water. I think I was in maybe 1st or 2nd grade. Somebody threw me in the pool, and they didn't come get me. I guess they figured I could swim, and they had to pull me out and pump all this water out my stomach, and I didn't fuck with that water since. Okay? 2023? I think it was 2023. Y'all know I solo travel. So I went to Jamaica 2023 with a goal to get over my fear of water. Mind you, I was by myself. I did all of the excursions. Not that I couldn't get on a boat, right? I could always get on the boat. But me actually getting in the ocean, like my whole body, like this right here, in the ocean, baby, no. Took me a catamaran. I was on that boat by myself. Y'all know I'm a vibe. So I was over there enjoying myself, and then everybody around me was like, she by herself. I'm like, no, I'm having a good time. But then I started meeting other people, and I was telling them, y'all gonna go snorkeling? Oh, I want to go snorkeling too, but I'm scared. And baby, when I tell you, everybody on that boat, they took care of me. They helped me overcome my fear. I was the last one to get off the boat. They watched me get in the water. They told me they got me. I started panicking. Another guy came up, and he was like, no, just hold on to me. Just hold on to me. I felt like I had nothing but family in that water. Can you believe I was the last person to get back on the boat? I'm all out there. Baby, I thought I was Ariel. It was like my fear went away, and I just was like, oh my God. The guy that was doing the tours and stuff like that, he was there with me. It was a few ladies there, a few older ladies that was helping me, and then from there we went to do the waterfall, and it's a hike. It's like a 900 feet hike. Wow, while the water coming. Like, I did all of this. I definitely, man, when I tell you, now I ain't scared of no water. So now every time I go somewhere, I'm like, let's do the water. Let's do the water. Let's do the water. Do it. Heal. But because I heal, and that's where I get all my cleansing from and stuff like that, it was definitely worth it. Y'all, I be going to get these loaded teas from this nutrition shop. And they like $8 a pop. Oh yeah, if you would like to donate to my tea habit. But I end up buying the little packet so I can make the tea at home. And they hit, but they didn't hit the same like when you buy it at the shop. I think I got to get the right ice. But yeah, if you would like to send a donation to the channel to help support my tea habit, or for us to buy new decks, that information is in the description box. I am currently not doing any personal readings. I will do a personal read on live, but that's about it. I appreciate y'all for today, for being here with me. Super Spidey, love you, man. Shantae, get over that fear. Go ahead and create something so you can get over that, okay? Whatever it is for you. It took me a minute to do it. I'm not even going to hold you. I gave y'all the short version. But when my daughter turned 3, she's 5 now. When she turned 3, I tried to take her for swimming lessons. And because my son swam like a fish, my daughter ain't scared of water, and it was still that fear of mine, right? And so I took her, and they said, "Oh well, the classes are parent taught at this age." And I said, "Well, shit, I don't know how to swim." And then I got out there. I called myself. I said, "Okay, let me take swimming lessons." I did. I got out there in that water, and I panicked. I don't know what it was. I couldn't kick my legs up. I couldn't do a lot of stuff that I thought I could do. But you know, I was diagnosed with a chronic illness, so my muscles and legs and stuff don't flop like they supposed to flop. So I was like, oh, this is harder than I thought. And I gave up on it then. And then I turned around and, you know, I did it. I did it. Maybe she was 2 when I tried. I can't remember what year it was. I know I tried to do the swimming lessons first, and that did not work for me. So do whatever you got to do. But sometimes you have to journal. You have to write it out. The first time I went to Jamaica, I wrote letters to myself about the fear, right? And I let them. I released them in the water. And then the next time I went back to Jamaica, I got in the water. So boom. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I can't tell y'all when I'll be back. I can't tell y'all when I'll be back, but I will be back. Y'all take care of yourselves. Remember to always put you first. You are whole by yourself. Focus on getting you back together and make sure that you are walking in the purpose that God created you for, okay? Oh, thank you. Now my nails. Dylan be doing his little thizzle. These I need to fill in, but yeah, Dylan always be Dylan be doing his little thug thizzle with me. All right, y'all, be good. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss nobody comments. Excuse me. I don't think I missed nobody comment. Till next time. Take care.